Today we are going to be looking at the Wada Warrior armor set, now known as the Gridiron gear. This armor set comes in 5 colors in total, with 2 variants for each color, depending on if you're going to be home or away. Along with that, you can also have an addition of the armor pads based on old football gear of the pre-war era. Along with the armor also comes a helmet. This helmet, along with all the other mods that we are releasing, will be fully customizable for every person. With this helmet, we are doing something new with armor, which I'll go into at the end of the video, but this allows you to really customize your helmet to exactly what you want, and we are still working on new attachments for this helmet. Rather than swapping out a model, you'll be able to add attachments to a model. So this allows you much more customization. To be able to get this customization, just go to any chem station, make the helmet, and bring it over to a workbench. And I'm just showing that off here. This is the base one. It comes in orange originally, but of course that can be changed. With the armor, there is an armored and unarmored version along with the colors. And with the Gridiron helmet, you'll be able to customize both its color as well as the left side, the right side, top, and faceplate. We are currently still working on all of these different customizations, and we are looking for help in the community with what they want to see for this helmet. We did come up with quite a few just to kind of show off the vibe that we are going for, but we want to be able to have some that can mix and match a little bit better than these ones. Because as they are right now, they kind of just go together or they do not, and we kind of want to do more than that. So if you can think of anything that can go on left side or just the right side, or a mix of the two, and something that would be able to be mixed in with other helmet options, please leave them down below because we are in need of them. But yeah, this is using a new armor system that we will be implementing in Fallout New Austin completely, that allows us to add attachments, which is kind of a new thing. This is the same way that weapons work in Fallout, and now we were able to do the same thing with armor. And this will definitely open up a bunch of customization options in the future. But again, if you have any suggestions on what kind of customizations can go on the left and right side, top, and faceplate, some that can like mix and match and look good together, we would greatly appreciate getting those recommendations. Now, if you are looking for this, go ahead and find the link below, download it, and install like normal. And that's all you really need to know about this. Alrighty, have a beautiful day. Thank you. Alright, this is Mobius once again, and I just wanted to add a quick little thing at the end of the video. I know it was a kind of a quick, short one, not really showing much, but I just wanted to add onto it and kind of explain something that I was finding really difficult to explain pretty much any other way. So I just figured it would probably be best just to show it off and just kind of let it speak for itself in a way. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So what I'm actually talking about is that we have a new system on how we are handling armor. So originally in Fallout 4, armor is handled like... Man, I'm stumbling over all my words. Armor is handled in such a way that you have a under armor. Right here is the baseball outfit or baseball uniform. And with this under armor, you actually go into your inventory and you go ahead and wear a armor over it. So yeah, that's pretty simple. It's pretty self-explanatory. That's, you know, nothing new. But the thing is, it's like you can take off the uniform and you'll actually still be wearing the armor over your skin. So we're actually changing how this works a bit. So as you can see, we still have the under armor, but now if you go to an armor workbench, and we might actually change this armor workbench to something else. But you can go ahead and add on armor to the outfit itself. And how this is actually working right now is it's actually acting as an attachment, similar to how weapons are modified in the game. So if you look at any weapon inside of the workbench, and you kind of flip through, you can see that it's not actually replacing the model, it's just replacing the attachment. And that is how armor is going to be working in Fallout New Austin. So that is a completely new thing to Fallout. And along with this actually allows us to do a lot of really cool things. So one thing that it allows us to do is make a huge variety of variants. So rather than just having it swap the entire model, we actually can make variants that are made up of multiple models. And hopefully that makes sense. And as you can see, we can kind of see the example here where we have a chest piece in one attachment slot, a medical bag in another, and a bedroll in the third. And each of these attachment slots will change something different. So again, if we go back to the weapon example, barrels will change like the distance that a weapon can shoot, the attachment at the end of the barrel will change like how it acts. So that is something similar here. So with this example, maybe the bedroll will allow you to sleep anywhere within the wasteland, and the medical bag is something that allows you to carry better supplies or make your supplies heal for more. So yeah, that's kind of like what we're going for now. Instead of having to worry about having like unique variants of every uniform that we make or every outfit that we make, we're actually going to make a universal outfit kind of thing. Because as you can see, we are actually also adding the vanilla stuff. So we can go ahead and swap that chest piece out to the combat chest piece. And this will actually be universal, so it'll work on every outfit in the entire game, and all of these outfits will have, you know, much more variants. And another thing that we can kind of show off is that rather than having a bunch of items in your inventory, so this would be like 3 separate items in your inventory, or maybe 4, you take off this, and look, it's gone. So yeah, it just acts as a single item in your inventory, which is different. And with this, you'll be able to kind of customize loadouts in a way. So maybe you'll have one outfit that specializes in giving you, you know, better perks that for your weapons. Or you'll have one that's specifically a medical outfit. And you can kind of swap between them. Because how carry weight is going to work in Fallout New Austin, you'll only actually be able to carry like a limited number of outfits altogether. So with this change and that change, it'll actually be more important that you really know what kind of gear you're carrying with you. And it kind of stops that whole hoarding thing that everyone seems to be doing in every Bethesda game ever. But don't worry, that's why we have collectibles and you can hoard those. But yeah, so as you can see, I'm just going to show off another iteration of this. So as you can see this, it's kind of like the Raider armor that we showed off a little bit ago. And we're still working on some of the some of like the clipping, obviously. And some vanilla assets aren't going to work directly, so we have to go through and kind of work on them entirely. But yeah, and along with this, we'll also be adding attachment slots for the left arm, the right arm, left leg, right leg, and a belt. And on the belt specifically, it's going to have a bunch of different attachment spots. So we're not really sure how much, but like on your belt loop, you'll basically be able to show off what's in your inventory. So if you have a stealth boy in your inventory, it'll show up on your belt. Or if you have a stim pack, it'll show up on your belt as well. And so that kind of shows you visually like, oh, if I'm out of stim packs, you can actually see it on your character. And that's just kind of like an extra little thing that we wanted to do. And if possible, we are looking into weapon stowing. So instead of it just like disappearing from you, hopefully we can figure out a way to make it show up on your person without adding any extra code and just kind of doing it this way. We do think that doing it this way, we should be able to do that though. But we're still working on that. But yeah, that's all I really wanted to say about this. This is like a huge change in the game, and it's very hard to explain to people who haven't been modding for a long time, but this definitely changes pretty much everything about armor. And so yeah, we'll be sticking with it moving forwards. And it'll pose its own challenges, but hopefully those challenges are going to be worthwhile. But yeah, that's all we really have to say about that. So have a beautiful day, and thank you for watching. Bye-bye.